All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Two Gamer Dads podcast. As usual, we are your hosts, Ian and Marv, and we are just two gamers who just happen to be dads. And once again, welcome to episode 14. Today, we have a couple joining us today, and they are Ryan and Kim. Hi, Ryan, and hi, Kim.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. How are you guys doing?
Actually, it's Brian.
Oh,
Brian.
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 Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you also don't know?
I
Marv?
don't
You
know. I
also
know
don't-
him as Vienna and
Ah.
Pony.
Oh, seriously? You guys don't even know? Okay, so I'm sorry. That was a bad introduction, but okay, I guess it was still going. Hi, Brian. Is that with an I or Y?
Oh, with an I.
With an I. Okay,
Yep.
I guess that's more common. But anyway, hi guys. How are you guys feeling? How was your weekend?
Pretty good. Okay. I just basically spent the whole weekend at her place. Yeah.
Okay. What do you usually do?
Actually, usually during the weekends, we'll do this thing called Trials of the Nine. Trials of Osiris from D2.
Okay.
This week there isn't.
Yeah.
So that's why we're not really doing it.
Okay. That's that's PvP, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yep.
And so you bring your laptop with you, is it, to play over
Oh
there?
no, actually, I'll play at home lah. But if I'm here, she has her own laptop, so sometimes I use her PC.
I will not be playing trials like on weekends.
Yeah, but usually, but we won't play trials at her place lah, because I want to use my own PC.
Yeah.
Need to have your own setup, to
Your own setup,
perform
right?
well, right?
Yeah,
I totally understand. It's weird to use another person's setup. All their even like your polling rate of your mouse, everything is all different.
yeah, correct.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, just so that everybody knows kind of who you are, maybe just share. I know this sounds so weird, right? Sounds like some poly orientation camp. Introduce yourself, but just simply like maybe just do yourself, your name, like what you do, what that kind of stuff. Very simple things, lah.
Oh, I'm Brian. Also, in game, I'm Vienna. And then I work for a bank, a local bank here. Yeah.
All right. And where? Okay, maybe you also can share. How did you come up with your in-game name?
Oh, okay. Actually, before the name Vienna, I used to use another name because I used to play a CS or that competitively. But then when I downloaded Battle.net, right? Because Battle.net, they don't really let you change name often. So
Yeah.
happened, I think at that time when I created my name, it was just Vienna on Battle.net, and then I bought I think I bought Hearthstone packs or something on my account. Then I realized shit, that my name is
changed
already I didn't change my name, so then I just stuck with that all the way lah.
Oh,
And then,
that must be quite some time ago.
because after competitive CS, I went to competitive Overwatch. So over there on VNet, my name was just Vienna. So in the end, it just became Vienna lah, just like that.
How? But where did was it Vienna? Was it like the default random name? Was that what happened?
No, I just put Vienna.
Oh.
Yeah, cause I just like that name.
Oh, okay lah. Just
Yeah.
stuck because you bought
So,
the game and you
I
have
have
no
a
choice.
funny story about his name. when I
What
first
was it?
when I first met Vienna, right? Then I told him like his name reminds me of the Marks and Spencer's biscuit, the Viennese biscuit. You know what I'm talking about?
I know, but what?
Yeah, it's the what's it called? It's a shortbread. Is it shortbread?
Yeah.
Remember you sent the photo in Discord.
Yeah, and then half of it is like coated in chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw it and I was like,
It's a shortbread finger, right? It's like a long.
It's like,
Okay.
correct.
Yeah. Oh, those are good though. Okay. Honestly, right? If I just look at your name, I would think you're a girl. Do you get that reaction?
I think people just think I'm a catfish. Oh wait, you're a guy.
For those who don't know what catfish is, those people that pretend to be another gender to trick them into giving them money. But anyway, okay. Next one we have Pony. Hi, Pony.
Hi. Yep. So I'm Kim, and like most people know me as Pony in throughout my Steam career or Steam life. Yeah.
Steam career, all right.
I have different in-game names and other gaming portals platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's mainly Pony, but a lot of people mistake it that it is because of My Little Pony. That's why I chose the name Pony.
No.
But I really hate My Little Pony because
Okay.
I just don't like it. So my name was inspired by the makeup artist, the Korean makeup.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
oh, I didn't even know that.
It's pretty famous also.
So if I type in Korean pony in Google, oh, that's literally the first thing that comes out. You're
Yeah.
right.
And she even have
I
her
mean,
own
wow.
her own lineage of makeup products also.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Learn something new
Oh,
today.
she's huge actually. She's
Yeah,
like,
she
yeah.
is huge, but
I
nobody
just
knows
realized.
her. The rest of the people just knows like My Little Pony. That's all.
Well, I mean, you're in the wrong crowd, right? Like, you don't expect guys online to know who a makeup artist is.
That's true.
Even the most famous one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Brian just now shared a little bit of his like gaming career. Is it literally a career for Brian?
I
Did
would
you
call
like how
mine.
competitive did you play?
I mean, I would call mine a career because I actually got money from doing it. So
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
yeah, I got a
So
few sponsors from some local companies, or maybe like Razer or that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you wait? Do you play CS like 1.6 or do you just start with
I
Gold?
played 1.6 and Source. But I
Okay,
was
okay,
more competitive in CS Source.
okay. Because like I guess you're much younger than Marv and I, right? I presume lah. Because I okay, you don't need to say how old you are, but
But
I'm
actually, I
30.
started when I was 9, so that's why.
9!
9.
Yeah, so
9!
technically, maybe during the time when y'all were playing, let's say if y'all played, I would have been playing with y'all. So
Wow.
Wow. And probably owning us. That's probably true.
Yeah. I mean,
Probably owning us. Yeah. We play different because last time when I played CS 1.6 with my friends, we always play this kind of like stupid maps like AWP and
do you play Sauce?
S-World.
Wait. No. It's 1.6. Then what? What's after 1.6?
Then Source,
then I
right?
think there was this condition 0. Then after that, then it was Source.
Oh, but
Well,
nobody really
I
played.
think I stopped at 1.6. Yeah. That's
Yeah, 1.6 was the more popular one.
quite a
So.
while ago. Yeah.
Did Condition Zero ever get popular? I don't remember ever playing Condition Zero.
No, because they tried to make it like some semi-story,
Yeah.
and then they added also
Yeah.
multiplayer. It wasn't popular, so it didn't really
Who
do.
plays
People
CS for
just
the
started
story?
1.6. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, sorry, going back to Kim. What did you like? What were games that you played?
I think the first game that I ever played was like, let's not count when I was 5 and all that.
Well,
my
they start at
uncle
5 years old at Marv.
Yeah, because my uncle taught me how to play like Command and Conquer and Red Alert, all those kind of
Oh,
stuff.
crap. You started with Command and Conquer at 5?
Yeah, so I guess that's where I like all the puzzle games and all that.
Yeah.
Yep. Then after that, it was like, I think the first actual game that I really played was Maple Story.
It's okay. We all play. I don't. Marv, you play Maple Story also, right? Didn't we all play Maple Story?
I have played Maple Story, but I didn't get into Maple Story.
Yeah.
I've never
I
made it
didn't.
past like the first hour of Maple Story.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, one. Oh, okay. So I'm
Doesn't count.
okay. That basically means you didn't play lah.
You just tried it.
You just install.
Yeah. I was a gunbound person, so
I saw that.
Oh, okay.
Gunman was fun.
No,
Yeah.
I was fully into Maple. Like the
Yeah.
what's that? What did I call that last? Not raids, but
Bossing.
yeah, the bossing and all that.
It's
Like,
called bossing.
It's bossing.
like every weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's basically a WoW raid lah, just that it's in Maple Story, right?
Then after that, I think I went on to a music game called M Star.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
That's quite popular.
yeah, I used to play that quite a bit, maybe like 2 years before they shut it down.
oh
Then
wow.
yeah, before they shut it down. Then after that was Team Fortress 2.
Oh
So I
wow.
played like I joined the leagues and just played with like played competitively.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that was like the first FPS game that I've ever played.
Yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
ask. That's quite a big shift though, from M Star, tap the buttons on your screen to get the right dance moves to move to FPS.
Yeah, it's
Was
very
it a big shift?
I somehow managed, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's like I normally jump into a game like solo. So from there like I get to know
Yeah.
people, learn and all that. So
Mm.
in TF2 it's the same.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is like I don't really like to play classes that aims.
So you
it's
play
like,
engineer.
uh,
With engineer?
yeah, I played engineer, I played pyro. So those were the two that I mained in
Mm.
last time.
Mm.
But engineer is also quite, useful because you
Mm.
really need to think of where you place your sentries and all that.
Yeah.
Then after that,
And
it was D2 because it was really boring in Team Fortress because of the bugs and the cheaters and all that.
yeah.
So I just shifted with a
Mm.
group of friends that now get on with their life already.
I think
So
that's quite common. D2
it's
D2
like
is
I'm just still playing because it's quite fun.
yeah. Did you guys ever play? Did any of you play D1?
No.
Nope.
Oh, so you okay. Marv and I were original D1.
We played
Class
beta on
BOG.
PS4.
Yeah, we played
Like
PS4.
we started
BOG.
on the beta. You, me, and another guy, right? I remember
Yeah.
we did the first strike together.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
went to the moon.
Hey, have you all done
Yeah.
all the raids there?
I did.
Yeah.
They
I
they
didn't.
didn't
What did I
they
not
didn't
do?
play all the way. So
I didn't play the last one. The robot. What's the robot? The machine one? Is it?
Wrath of
I
the
played.
Machine.
Yeah, I didn't play Wrath of the Machine. I played
You
up
played
to
Defend Kit?
Oryx.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played up to
Yeah.
Oryx.
Which was your favorite raid from them?
Wow.
BOG.
Because a lot
Actually,
of people always say Rev of the Machine or the King's Fall was like the best,
I
right?
I
Oryx.
for me, I think Wrath of the Machine was the best D1 raid.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Why?
I hope
Mm.
they'll bring it to D2.
But actually, sorry.
Like the whole cause it's okay. Like for me, because I like the concept of Siva. Like it was built around this thing called Siva, which is like a robotic virus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it merged with one of the fallen. So the enemy is actually a robotic fallen lah. Yeah,
Mm.
and mechanically it's one of the more complex ones to pull off, and it's not just mechanics; it's also DPS.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I actually like that. Like compared to King's Fall, which the rumor is that will be the next replaced D2 raid. Is that King's Fall is just purely
Actually,
mechanical. There's not much DPS in it.
Actually, I think there's already a leak which already said that King's Fall is the next raid. They will
Oh,
come out
really?
with 3.0, yeah. Actually, there's a
Alright.
whole change log which people, I think they posted somewhere showing all the different changes for Solar, all that. Then at the end of the post, they put King's Fall is coming out, so
Oh,
yeah.
I mean it's still a good rate.
I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, it's still a good rate. But I think D2. Okay, let's just transition on to the rate. Then we'll skip the second part first. Since we're already talking about Destiny 2
Mhm.
and Destiny in general. Okay, so for those of you who are joining us in, right? So recently, D2 was it What of the Witch Queen? Wrath of the Witch Queen? Is that what
No,
it's called?
just called Witch Queen. The Witch.
It's called the
No,
Witch
it just
Queen.
calls
So
it just
it
called Witch Queen.
it just came out what 3 weeks ago? A month ago?
Yeah.
One raid, I think.
End of Feb.
Feb.
Mid Feb.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
almost slightly more than a month, and then but the rate. So it's 2 weeks later, right, or 3 weeks later after the release.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So they'll release the rate 2 weeks after, and then everybody has a chance in the first 24 hours after the rate is released to try to finish the rate, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And if they do finish the rate, you get an emblem, right? Is it a title?
Yes, correct. It's an emblem. Yeah.
Okay,
So
and what's the emblem
it's
called?
I mean it's always different. I don't know what's
Uh,
it called. Like, it's just different. Uh the thing is that it's not just like 24 hours. It's also there's some other stuff like you are capped at 20
mm-mm,
levels below the recommended level.
mm-mm,
So if the recommended level is like 1550, right? Even if you are higher than 1530, you are
You'll cap it
always
down
at
lah.
1530.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what that means is you basically take double damage and you do about half damage.
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
rate is a lot harder for those who
Way
are
harder.
going in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me ask Ryan and Kim, Brian and Kim, did you guys do the previous rate? Do the same?
I did for the other two raids, which is the Deep Stone Crypt and Vault of Glass.
Ah, okay.
Not for me. During that time I didn't come back to Destiny 2 yet.
Yeah. Okay. So the previous two you guys cleared, right? Marvel also, right? Deep Stone
I
Crypt
cleared
and
the previous one
Rouge.
with Pony. The
Okay.
Vault of Glass, yeah.
Yeah. And okay, so that took you how long?
Vault of Glass took us about 18 hours, 19 hours. Yeah.
Okay. Bubble Glass is not so bad because you already know the mechanics, right?
Yes, it was that there
Yeah.
was extra stuff after that lah that we had to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the
Alright.
hard part.
So tell me about what's this raid called?
Vow of the Disciple.
Vow of the Disciple. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about this raid. How was your I know that it was longer than 24 hours.
My day one experience.
Your
Why don't we
virgin
let
experience.
Brian go first? It's his first day one
Yeah.
experience.
Honestly, I think it started out. It was very fun, but then there were a lot of like connection issues with the server lah. Like yeah, basically it was on Bungie side at the error, so we kept getting errors. Then we had to keep on restarting the first encounter, even though we figured it out already, like multiple times lah. So which let us, I think we did it for like what 4 or 5 hours. I think
I think
we spent like
stuck
4 or 5 hours.
like
Yeah.
until
just
7 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even though we already figured it out, because it was like we're just praying we don't hit the error lah.
Mm.
And that
You're
was
fighting
like
the server, not the boss.
yeah. And then when it came to the second encounter, I think we struggled a bit, but suddenly we hit this like very weird like I would call it like it's probably a bug lah. We hit a bug where the boss would just stop moving and then we could freely DPS him. So that's
Oh,
how
so
we
it's a good bug.
yeah, it was a good bug. It was a bug. Yeah, like I guess to make up for the first encounter.
To make up.
Yeah, so
Bungie stopped him.
like, yeah. And then yeah lah. Then I think we were also stuck at we were stuck at the third encounter for quite a while. So because it was like very hectic. We have to run left, run right, and then like do things here, there, and then at the same time figure out like different symbols all over the place while under like while timing us lah. So that was a very big struggle also. And then some more having to slowly progress the rooms and then finding out like what we need to do and all that. So yeah, it was quite a bit of trouble lah. Yeah, and then when we finally cleared that, it came to the boss. And during the boss, I think the biggest problem was we were all very exhausted because of all the connection issues and here there, and then doing the previous encounter. So by the time we started on the boss, it was like what 12 in the afternoon, I think 12 or 1. Actually, we were quite like actually I would say like starting just after lunch, we were all quite what's the word for it?
Energized.
Yeah, we were all kind of energized because we were like, wow, we're on the boss already, and it's like only 12 hours considering we hit all the issues, but we didn't realize that how hard the boss fight would be. Like this, I mean, according to like the raids that I've known and I've played, it's like usually the bosses just stand there. Like for example, Etion in War of Class will just stand there and shoot you lah. Like he moves back and forth.
DPS phase.
Yeah, but this boss, the DPS phase was like more like
Hectic.
very interactive, where it's more like an MMO. Like you have to dodge and know what his mechanics are lah. So I guess I would say I was also very tired. So because of that, nearing the end, we also needed damage, and we also had to keep watching out for all this. And then we had to survive and do all these things lah. So because I was tired, so I guess everyone also being tired, we just like struggled lah.
Yeah.
So
you didn't clear him right in
we didn't do it on the day one itself.
Yeah.
So we had to rest and then try the next day. Then when we did it the next day, then we got it lah. We got it done. Yeah, so that felt quite good. But I mean, we are still getting the emblem, but it's because Bungie decided they will extend the raid by 24 hours due to the
Because of the server.
Yeah, the server.
Okay.
I think it's fair lah, but a lot of people are competing online, but I don't know. I think they're just trying to gatekeep the emblem lah.
As in, they can't pay that that Bungie shouldn't have extended.
Extended lah, but yeah, because I'm guessing those people that complain are the people that got the emblem on day one itself.
Of course,
Yeah.
if you don't have the emblem, you won't complain.
Yeah, that's about it lah. Our entire it was a good experience for me because like this is like my first time doing a day one. So
Also, this was time you done it blind.
yeah, this is the first time I've done something like that. Because before that I was always playing other games and I never really came back to play at the start of a new Destiny 2 year lah.
Yeah. I think playing Destiny raids blind is like one of the best experiences. But I don't know whether it's fun with this extra stress of the 24 hours lah. But previously, just playing it blind is fun.
Oh yeah, it was fun for me lah, for sure.
Are you the kind of like, because are you the kind of person that will like try to figure it out, or you kind of just like, okay, I'll just do the mechanics. Someone just figure it out.
Oh no, I will try to figure it out lah. Like I like
Okay.
also like I prepared. Actually, the main thing I was doing beforehand, because I heard a lot of things that on day one a lot of the problems is finding the damage lah. So
Mm.
what I did like before the raid was I just tried a lot of different types of like I just tried combining a lot of different things to like push out as much damage as possible lah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, but on the day one itself, I think on the boss, I think using Izanagi's and the rocket launcher was like my main like go-to lah.
Sounds like every other Destiny raid.
Yeah.
Always end up using the same weapon.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people were saying what the linear fusion was good. I know some of us did change to linear. Like I think some of us changed to Arbalest and rocket launcher because I think that worked for them. Yeah.
Did you guys use Galahad?
Yeah, we
One
had one.
person.
Yeah, one
That was
guy.
me.
Bloody hell.
That was me.
Jamal.
Bloody Marv just to spam me. Later I'll tell you my Galahad story. But anyway.
Then we had Pony on the Divinity also lah.
Also, you guys did use. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, those of you who have never played Destiny 2 raid, these are you obviously have different kind of weapons. But in my experience, most time when you go on raid, there are certain key exotic weapons that you kind of like have to use for the DPS phase of the boss because they are just way too good. Because you have only a short time frame to DPS the boss down.
Yep.
So in that time frame, there are only very few weapons that let you DPS in a short amount of time. Usually snipers and rockets, and then you also have divinity always because if you did the boss have a small hitbox?
Yeah. So he moves around a lot. So
So divinity just makes
Yeah.
it a lot easier.
Yep.
Yeah. So the divinity is what, a fusion rifle, right? No, it's a
Trace
Is it a
rifle.
linear fusion?
Trace
It's a trace
So
rifle.
it's basically a
Basically-
laser that you shoot onto the
Yeah.
boss, and then it creates like this big blue
Like
ball
hitbox.
around him, which is like a crit box. So just like people can just shoot the
Just
blue
damage.
ball instead of shooting his head. Yeah.
But you just have that one person to do it lah. So it's the divinity bitch, and then everybody
Yes,
just.
correct. The divinity bitch.
The DPS is the lowest, but it's okay. You sacrifice for the team.
But supposedly, providing the most value lah. Supposedly lah.
Yeah.
Alright, giving other
But I
players
mean,
yes lah, in a sense.
yeah.
Making it easier for them also the
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't mind being divinity. Yeah. How's it for you, Kim?
I kind of feel it's like any other raid. It's like probably I'm like quite sian with like doing day one raids already because it's like how do I say it? It's like Bungie always have the same set of pattern. The first few encounters will tell you what the boss is supposedly gonna be. So it's like a sum of whatever few encounters before that. But I guess this raid was quite tough. Like, we really have to pull our weights because it's not easy to survive at a boss since it's like something different. But I think it's quite interesting that Bungie actually made it different. If not, it's always like the same thing and it's so stagnant. So the boss was fun, but it's frustrating that when your teammates couldn't survive or like we have to wipe because like there isn't any revives left, and then not enough DPS, and there's a lot of factors contributing to that. So it's like it's really really tiring.
I remember when I joined Pony's team. I mean, she doesn't like to say that it's her team, but when I joined her team in the previous
Fire team.
The fire team in the previous World First, that was last year. She did like give me a warning, give me an advice, and say that day one can ruin friendships lah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'm speaking from not my own experience, but like previously when I see my friends doing like day one raids, they come and tell me like, oh, they fell out with this other friend or that other friend. So I'm like, okay, we gotta like, get a have a heads up that, there are certain things that maybe like when we are tired and frustrated, we'll not be very nice to each other when we, when we speak or anything.
Yeah.
So,
I think
We have experience. Don't worry, we have experience. Marv and I got experience with friendship.
we lost friends before.
We lost friends before. Not even from a day one rate. Not even from a day one rate. Just from a rate.
No, that was a
Just
hard
from
mode rate, right? That was a hard mode rate. Yeah.
Don't worry, we understand.
I think what makes it worse is that contest mode or day one, whatever, you really see when it really brings out
Mm.
the
Mystic.
flaws in someone's game, right?
Yeah.
Because you really have to be almost perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yep.
even when you DPS, you have to, your rotation has to be perfect. Your rate awareness has to be super good, and
Yeah.
when it's like crunch time, right? Because like for example, the last boss, when everybody needs to put out, let's say, X amount of DPS, and
Yeah.
when it's only one person that is consistently not at that X amount of DPS, then it's very hard because everybody knows it's that one person, but like how do you can't continue because of that one person. Yeah.
Okay, which
Yes.
is what okay. So for our viewers, basically what happens is that when you die, it has this sound zoom, that it shows you your death screen, and then it shows you for a brief moment, I don't know, 5 seconds or something,
Yeah.
all the damage that was dealt to the boss.
Yeah.
Then usually it's like in the millions, million
Yeah.
500 or whatever. And then suddenly you see this guy with like 800k. Then you're like, dude, I know how it feels because you look at the number, you want to say something, but you're like, what the heck, man? How do I say this out loud? Then when you're very, very tired, that's where it comes out,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
True.
So
Yeah.
for this one, like what Brian said lah, we actually hit the last boss at before 1. So that's like 11 hours. And then we all, took a break for half an hour for lunch. And I think realistically, most of us expected to be done before dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
Yeah. But
Expectations were broken.
we went all the way until about 1 plus AM. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
another 12
crazy.
hours. And then we couldn't go on anymore lah, because the next day people had to work and stuff. Yeah. But I guess it's like I'm grateful that Bungie extended the timer because of the initial like 6 hours of connection issues. Yeah. And the next day we did get it within 3 hours lah, but unfortunately we had to sub somebody out.
The 800k damage lah.
Not just because of his performance,
Yeah.
because he had
But
to work lah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
then
so
and
let me ask you
then
a question.
so hold on. So we brought in
Yeah, go ahead.
a guy that didn't even do the raid. He was only watching us. So he had
Wow.
no hands-on experience. And then we got it in 3 hours. Literally 3 hours.
He was one of our clubs and like one of our friends.
Yeah.
While we were like doing the encounters, he was actually giving pointers to another friend, which also like tell us like, oh, maybe we should do this or that.
Yeah.
So like
He was
how
watching the stream lah, and then he was like trying to help us figure out the puzzles. So definitely valuable member.
So I guess he's now on your fire team lah. For the future.
Yeah, probably in the future.
For the future lah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you a question because it was I let's say Bungie didn't extend the emblem time from
Yeah.
24 to 48 hours. Would you guys have done it? Would you guys have done it the next day to try
Probably.
and get?
As in, done it the next day.
Like, as in, would you guys have like tried to still finish the raid as fast as you could?
If you're talking about the next day after they reduce the difficulty.
Oh, did they also after the 48 hours day, the difficulty, the contest mode ends, like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
But
there's no
I
more
think you
level
guys you probably wouldn't have played it lah.
yeah, wouldn't have.
Probably wouldn't have.
Like we wouldn't have rushed to finish it, but we would
Yeah.
have just found a time to finish it lah.
Yeah, like maybe next week or something. Like you wouldn't bother to try to.
Yeah.
Because
Or
there's
maybe I
no.
would have already uninstalled D2 by
Yeah,
then. So.
I'll be so pissed.
It's fine.
Okay, so there is a reason why. But do you think that if, honestly speaking, even if you didn't have the connections issues, do you think you would have still ran into the wall?
I'm not sure. Probably, yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So in a sense, the server issues kind of helped you also to get the emblem.
Yeah, but I would kind of say like who knows, like anything could have happened.
Yeah, of
because
course.
we were maybe less tired, like
Yep.
we had more
Correct.
time, and like maybe
Mm.
all of
Because
us
if
might
we
have.
had made it, I think we could have cleared the first encounter within like half the time, 2-3 hours.
At least 2-3 hours.
But then we were delayed for like 6 hours because of connection issues. So like what Brian said, like it compounds the effect, right? If you get tired, the more tired you get, the more mistakes you make.
Yeah.
The more
It's a
pissed off
cycle
you
lah.
get, then the more pissed off your friends get.
Yeah.
It just snowballs lah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
was
go ahead.
off like at the end, like when we were doing it for the last few hours.
Mm.
Yeah, I wouldn't say why I was pissed off, but I was just a bit frustrated.
Mm. That's normal, I think. I think everybody was. Nobody would be zen after that.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, how was the jumping puzzle?
Yeah. Easy.
It was
It was fun. Quite
Ev-
okay.
every D2 raid has a jumping puzzle. Oh, those of you who don't know, D2 raids are very expensive, but they're usually like 4 to 5 encounters, usually 4.
Yep.
Right? And then in between the encounters, there's usually like some traveling or traversal, but there's always a jumping puzzle, which is usually funny because I don't think it's fun for contest mode because you're just trying to get to the end, right?
Yeah.
You're just trying to finish it, right? But in a normal raid, it's usually fun because in jumping puzzles, you just try to kill people, like push them off as they jump. Do you guys do that at all?
Uh,
On day one we didn't.
yeah.
on day one, no
Right, of
lah.
course not on contest.
On
Yeah.
Not on
regular
contest.
regular rates, we do try to do stupid things.
Okay.
People try to sabo people.
Yeah.
And did you guys also have like during the traverse part, is there like a Gorgon maze kind of style type of thing also? Or is it just jumping puzzle?
This one didn't have, right? This one
Mm.
was just purely jumping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say it was
And
pretty easy because like I was playing a warlock and I still made it through. So
Yeah, I was gonna say Warlock's masterclass.
no warlock's worst jumping
Master
class.
jump.
Warlock is the best class.
I actually don't think Warlock jump is that bad.
I think Titan Jump was the worst.
But I played a Titan. I think Titan jump is the best.
Hunter jump is the
Titan
best,
has
guys.
yeah. No, Hunter jump is the
Triple
best.
jump, come on.
Triple jump, you can't beat triple jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the most vanilla. So it gives you. I say Hunter gives you the most leeway to fail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, like Warlock is like, whoops, I missed it. GG.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, then you just float
that's
down.
all. Then you just float down. You actually can see yourself die in
Yes.
slow motion.
Oh, you still can save yourself if you're
Cannot.
a Warlock. If you're a Titan, you
You
can't do
slide
that.
off, you just roll off and then you jump
No.
downwards.
So maybe before, like, okay, that's the raid. Do you guys have anything else to say about the raid? If I want to ask you guys some D2 questions that's not about the raid.
No, I think that's
I guess
about
we
it.
can just go through the stats.
Yeah, okay, Marv, you go ahead. You can
Yeah.
take that away.
So
Don't have to say everything, but you can.
Bungie released some stats lah. Total number of players that entered the raid 546,000 players. Yeah, I'm going to
That's
skip like the
brilliant.
stuff in between, and
Yeah.
the people who actually cleared the raids, unique players that actually cleared the raids, 32,000. So that's like what 6%? Is that 6%? 5, 4, 6.
Yeah. About 6%. 5.8%.
Wow. Yeah. So
Good job, guys.
I guess we are 5.8% of the actual raider base
Top
that actually
10%.
made it.
Good job, guys. The RJC of Destiny. Good job, guys. So I have a question for you guys. You guys have been playing D2 for a while. Do you guys have what is your most memorable or funny D2 story that you have? If you have.
What, two of us?
No, I mean it doesn't need to be it can be shared
Oh,
if you want to, but it can be individual.
Oh,
I already know mine.
Okay, since you say that, Kim, you start first.
No, because I love to play PvP. Like I was like so bad when I started D2, like when I'm playing PvP. Then it's like there are friends along the way that help, like to teach me and like tell me like how to get better. So it's like there was once I was playing with this friend,
Yep.
like we were in this what is that map called
Vostok.
Vostok. Yeah. And
Uh-huh.
and what happened was he always gets solo outies. So like he was at point A, then a Nova bomb came in for him. He ran, he flew, he was a warlock, he flew all the way. So he went to point B. The Nova bomb was like chasing all the way. It didn't stop, it didn't burst. Just like it was so funny. I couldn't like
So you just saw this huge Kamehameha travel across the whole map.
Purple ball.
And did it hit him? Did it hit him?
No, it didn't. It was just
Oh!
running all the way, Then I was just laughing. But I was like standing below. It didn't hit the rest of the players around also. It
How
just
did it?
like following him.
How did it go so slow? I thought the void bomb is quite fast.
There are two Nova bombs in D2.
Oh.
There's the Slova bomb and the regular one.
Oh,
So
so
the Slova bomb is like this huge purple ball that moves slowly, but it tracks you, right? It's like a balloon, like it's like literally a floating balloon.
Like all the way. I was just standing there and I didn't even help. I was just laughing the whole time. I just watched
You could have shot
Someone
it off.
used-
You could have shot it to blow it up.
it, I might die also.
She's so busy laughing at the side. She couldn't be bothered.
Terrible.
That's a good story. We all have those kind of friends, that you got kicked in the balls and then everybody's laughing. Then that person's laughing at
I
you.
laugh first, then I help after.
Brian, do you have one?
For me, I don't think I have any particularly funny moments.
Or it doesn't even be like
Many
memorable.
memorable moments was in year one. Okay, basically in year one of Destiny 2, I played for fun lah. Like this was the game my friends and I came to relax. Just like after a long day, like, for example, we just chill like cause during that time we were playing competitive Overwatch, so we were always just like come back to Destiny 2 after our scrims, all that, just to chill lah basically.
Mm.
Then so during that time there was Trials of the Nine. So what we would like to do was after we finish our scrim, we'll just come to Destiny 2 and like, okay, like guys, let's just play, like go play and like just relax. So
Mm.
I feel like Destiny 2 in year one was purely not as mechanical as it is now. Like now in D2, I guess for PvP you can get away with like mechanics and movement. Like if you have good movement, good mechanics, you can read your radars. You'll be pretty good at PvP. But during that time, we played purely on aim lah. So when we came to play, that was quite fun lah. Cause every week we would do like 3 flawless and that kind of thing. Then it was fun lah. Cause it was something that we look forward to like at the end of our days. Let's say when we after screaming or whatever, we'd be like, hey guys, let's go Destiny 2 and like relax, go there play some trials or whatever.
Own the
And it was
noobs.
a weekend.
Walao eh, he play competitive Overwatch, then he come Destiny and own the noobs. So sad.
No,
He do flawless for fun eh.
no, but it was fun. Like it's just like, because when we play, we just chill and then we actually talk to each other and then like we don't think about the game. Like for example, like what if we had bad screams or whatever, we don't think about it over there. We just we just chill and talk and play lah, like do our own thing. So that was quite fun lah.
Mm.
But those friends don't play anymore, so
Yeah, it's okay. Destiny is a revolving door. People come, people go out.
yeah.
It's quite common, but it's okay. It's still accessible. I think so. I know what my story is. Marv, are you gonna share a
Go
different
ahead.
story?
No, go
Okay,
ahead.
so this is a D1 story. Okay, D1 when Zer, so Zer is a merchant, the guy who sells you items every week, right?
Yeah.
Every week he sells you an item, and back in D1, when he first showed up, you have to use what, strange coins, right?
Strange
23
coins, yeah.
strange coins. So back then in week 1, or was it week 1? It was week 1, I think.
No,
He
he
showed
brought
up
Suros on week 1.
on week 1. So he brought Suros. Is there still Suros regime
Yes,
in
there
the
is.
D2?
Yes.
It's a
Okay, so
it's
is
a
it a good weapon?
rifle. It's a rifle lah. Let's just
Is
say
it a good
it's a
rifle in D2? Or is it
Nobody really uses it, but yeah.
Okay, in D1, Suros was like a go-to auto rifle because it's primary, right? Back then it was still primary, secondary weapon. So we all of us bought Suros regime
Like
in the first week.
our entire raid bought Suros regime, except
Yeah.
except me.
Except Marv, because he's like, oh, okay,
I didn't
this
have
can
enough
be.
strange coins.
He didn't have enough strange. Oh, you didn't have enough. It wasn't
Yeah, I
even.
didn't have enough.
So he didn't have enough strange
So literally
coins.
5 of them were standing around me shooting at me with their Suros
Yeah, we were
regime.
making fun of him. Like we were making fun of him. Oh, you don't have enough coins to buy. Then the next week, Zer showed up and he brought Galahorn. Right, and Galahorn is this rocket launcher that's on your special weapon. So back then,
Heavy
now
shot.
Destiny don't have, right?
Same. Now Destiny is kinetic energy and power.
And okay, last
Yeah.
time it was primary, secondary, and
Heavy.
heavy, right?
Yep.
So when Galahorn came out, right? I was it me that said it, or
One
I don't
of you
remember that
lah.
I said it. I said, don't buy it lah. Who buys an exotic power weapon,
No,
heavy weapon?
No, somebody said, why would you waste your
Yeah, why would you
exotic
make your
slot
strange?
on your heavy weapon?
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. Like you want to use it for your primary weapon, right? Or the one that you use the most. So actually, I wasn't the only one that didn't buy it.
Yep.
A lot of them didn't buy. Marv bought it, right?
I got mine from a drop before week 2. Yeah.
So, but it turned out that in D1, Galahorn is hands down like the best, one of the best exotic weapons. Because I don't know what is it now. Is it the same?
Not only the best, but it was a gatekeeping exotic that people wanted you to have. If not, they would not invite you to their groups.
Yeah, like the raid finder would say, like, must have Galahorn.
Yes.
If not, they won't let you come in. You to enter the raid. So back then, is it the same Galahorn as it is now, Marv?
It's more powerful now.
Oh, it's more powerful now.
Yeah.
What the?
There's 2 in the chamber now.
Oh,
And only one person needs
Okay.
to use it, because when you
does
fire, when the person with Galahorn fires, everybody around them gets the Wolfpack rounds buff.
what the?
Yeah, so everybody that
So
has
you
a
just
regular
fire
rocket
any
launcher,
other weapon and it
the
will shoot
regular
Wolfpack round?
rocket launcher will all
Yeah.
shoot Wolfpack rounds. Yeah, I know, right?
That's so stupid. Okay, so that would be good for me actually, because then I didn't need to carry Galahorn anymore. Right. But anyway, during the whole time I played D1 from
Vanilla,
3 XP, from
all the way to
vanilla to
Tekken
3
King.
XP,
Yeah.
I played every single raid, almost every day. I didn't get Galahorn at all.
Really?
Yeah.
You
It
never
it
got
dropped
Galahorn.
multiple copies for everybody
Yeah.
else.
I think I
Except
had like
me.
10 over Galahorns. Then every time
So to,
I dismantle, I just video then I dismantle.
to this day, the whole group still laughs when they talk about Galahorn because they like to troll me about it. Yeah, so that's my sad story. So don't mention Galahorn anymore in front of me. Anyway, Marv, you want to share yours?
I don't know if I have many funny moments,
No,
but
it doesn't be funny.
yeah, but I think like memorable moments would be the last 2, definitely the last 2 contest modes that we've done.
Mm.
I think the euphoria that you feel when you finally clear the raid on contest mode is you know you all know the movie Inside Out.
Yes.
You know when you make a core memory, then like the thing.
Yeah, Chris,
Yeah,
that's a core
I think
memory
it's
for
a
you.
it's a gaming core memory. It's literally a gaming core memory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think like 10, 20 years down the road, like if my kid asks me like, "Oh, Papa, what do you like about gaming?" Then I'll tell her like how I wasted 27 hours.
I can't imagine doing this though, by the way. I will go crazy. I'll just be so tired.
It's
So good.
definitely like it's an achievement. It's an
Yeah.
achievement. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for sharing your D2 experiences. I wanted to ask you guys. So usually we have this segment on the show. We kind of ask everybody and our guests what they've been kind of watching or playing recently. So I just thought, like, it can be anything from anything you do on Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever. What have you been watching the past month or week?
Okay, I guess if we've been watching shows together, we've been watching Kingsman.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just finished watching. Actually, I haven't
The
finished.
movie?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
movie. We
Oh.
watched the first and the second, and now we are on the third one. Like about
Ooh.
thing. Yeah.
Yesterday, I think we watched the Adam Project.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it
We
good?
finished.
I watched a bit of it.
It was good
Okay
because
lah.
there's Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds.
I was gonna say the same thing as Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, it's good because he's in it.
Okay
Yeah.
lah.
It's on my radar. It's on my radar. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That is good. Right? I think Ryan Reynolds is like his shows will not be like wow, but it'll be good.
Yeah, because it's just him. I think it's his personality.
Yeah.
Like he's really funny.
Green Lantern. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, we are talking about TV series I watched on my own. I recently finished Book of Boba Fett.
All right.
Oh, how did you like the finale?
I'm quite interested to see what happens next. Okay lah. I think it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you, we
Most important question: did you watch Mandalorian before this?
Yeah, I did. I watched.
Oh,
So
okay,
that-
okay, okay.
I continued off
So-
and I was like, oh,
Were you
see
more
Grogu.
excited to see Mandalorian or Boba Fett?
Boba Fett.
Actually, I was more excited to see like Grogu. And I,
Yeah. That's true.
That's fair.
to join like the Mandalorians is quite cool lah. Instead of like learning how to become a Jedi.
Yeah, but we all kind of knew that would happen. Sorry,
Yeah.
spoilers. Spoilers for those of you who haven't watched Boba Fett. Go and watch it now. But yeah. I think Boba Fett is good only because like after episode 4, they stopped pretending to be a Boba Fett show and it just became a Mandalorian show.
Yeah.
It's Mandalorian 2.5. That's the So you finished Boba Fett.
Yeah. But to be fair, at the end of Mandalorian, they also did say that it will continue in Book of Boba Fett lah.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Kim, have you been watching anything on your own? Or you don't usually watch?
I'm like too busy to watch anything on my own. It's like work, go home,
Yeah.
do more work. So it's like,
Mm.
yeah.
My wife and I also just rewatched all three Kingsman movies.
Oh, really?
So we knew we just saw Kingsman came out on Disney Plus, right? The last one.
Yeah.
So we went and rewatched the first one and the Golden Circle.
Oh.
And have you finished watching the last one already?
Oh, not
Not
yet.
yet.
We were just while having dinner. We were watching. We are letting
Okay,
them.
can I just say, just keep your expectations low
Oh.
because
Yeah, I think
It doesn't look
she
yeah.
already
Yeah.
said it's very boring.
the first, yeah,
Yeah.
the first two is way better.
This one is a prequel, right?
Yes, it's a prequel. It doesn't follow at XC.
Yeah.
XC.
I only
It,
watched
it gets good at the end. I'll tell you that. It gets good at the end.
But
But
she
you have
likes
to slog through 1 hour.
he can sing.
Yeah.
And then we watched the show Sing 1 and Sing 2, which he's a part of also. The guy
Who,
X.
XZ?
Yeah, he's apparently a singer.
Oh,
Yeah.
is he? Oh.
He
What?
played
Johnny the Gorilla.
as in
Karen
he was the guy who played what's his name? Elton John's movie. You know the
Oh yeah, he's Rocket Man in Rocket Man. Yeah.
yeah.
He's
I mean, he's
Elton John in
in
Rocket.
Rocket Man, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know he's in Sing, but yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but anyway, lower expectations for Kingsman.
Okay.
What about you, Muff? Have you been watching anything?
Oh man, I've been doing nothing but watching and playing games for the last few days.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you. So Marv, welcome to Omicron Club. Dude, welcome.
Team COVID.
Team Omicron. Kim and Brian, have you guys had COVID before?
No.
No.
Thankfully
but,
not.
Yeah.
Thankfully
So
not.
Sister just recovered last week. So lucky I didn't get it from.
oh nice. Yeah, lucky then.
Mm.
I guess I'll share my
Oh.
short story.
Yeah, go ahead.
So today's what? Today's Sunday.
Yep.
The Saturday before, that means like the previous weekend, we were at my father-in-law's house, and then we were there the whole day. Like we celebrated my mother-in-law's birthday lah. Then we had our meals there and all that. Then on Sunday at night, he was not feeling well, so he tested himself ART, and then he said that he's COVID positive. So we were like, oh man, the time has come. But we expected my daughter to get it first because she actually shared like utensils with him. Like when they were eating cake, he was feeding her with his utensils. But surprisingly, they didn't have any symptoms, neither did my wife. But I started having symptoms on Wednesday. Like I had a bit of a sore throat on Wednesday. And but I tested myself on Wednesday morning. I was still fine. So I went to watch Batman in the evening with my wife. And then
Spreading the love.
as I was watching Batman, I started to get like body ache. Yeah. So by the end of the night, like when I reached home, then I started to feel like how I felt after I had my booster. So chills, body ache. Then the next day when I woke up, oh, my throat was on fire. Yeah. And somehow like before Batman, I shared dinner with we went to Fish and Co. We shared like a seafood platter. We drank from the same cup. So we thought like, GG. If I get it, she confirm get it. So I tested myself on Thursday morning and positive lah. So I have been positive since Thursday. That's like today's like day 4. Surprisingly, the symptoms are actually getting better, except the cough and the sore throat. Like the fever, body ache, all this, they are going away. But the cough and the sore throat, they're getting worse. Then I heard from like some of you guys that the cough actually stays on way beyond after you recover from COVID.
Yep.
So I'm not looking forward to that. But yeah, so basically what I've been doing, let me show you. You see my webcam? That's my bed behind me. It's a mattress. Yeah. So I've literally been sleeping in this room. I have water. I have everything I need. Like, and there's a chair outside where my wife leaves stuff on the chair for me to go and take. So the only time I leave the room is when I go toilet. The toilet is just outside the door. I go out, go to the toilet. She left a bottle of sanitizer also just outside the door. So every time I leave the room, I have to sanitize my hand, then come back in. Yeah. So I've been living in this room for the past 4 days lah. So that's why
Oh,
I have
it's just an excuse,
so much time. Yeah, I've either been sleeping or just watching shows. Yeah, but it's like you kind of have no mood to really do anything lah. Even when you are gaming or you're watching shows, right? But then when you have COVID, you don't really enjoy the downtime because you're like in pain. You know, literally like your body's in pain.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, so I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, I don't know, Brian or Kim, do you all watch?
Kim, do you know?
I watched it quite some time back.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
just started like a couple of weeks ago lah. So I've been watching a bit more. I think I'm like halfway through season 1 already.
My recommendation. How is it so far?
Yeah, okay. I would say Demon Slayer is better
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
on
That's good.
storyline and animation, Demon Slayer is better. But I say Jujutsu Kaisen is not like it's actually it's second lah. It's second. Like it holds my attention, makes me want to watch more. So I guess we can have like a proper episode on that when I finish lah. Yeah. Then
You met best friend, best friend though.
yeah, best
Are you
of
gonna-
friend though. Yeah, I've
Okay.
passed that part already. Yeah.
I forgot.
And other than that,
Stronger
oh,
seconds.
I went to watch Zodiac yesterday. You know the
Old show.
yeah, the old show. I mean, it's not that
The
old
serial
lah.
killer one.
Yes, you know the show about the Zodiac killer.
Isn't that
I don't know if Brian
Jack
and Kim
Gyllenhaal?
have you heard of it? Yes, there's Jake Gyllenhaal. There's Robert Downey
Nope.
Jr. and there is Mark Ruffalo in it. It's like a documentary movie about the Zodiac killer.
Oh, it's a movie, but it's just based on a true story.
It's based on a true story lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, but that's not the point. The point of why I watched that is because I found out that the inspiration behind the Riddler in the recent Batman movie
Oh, it's
was
a
based
Zodiac.
on the Zodiac killer.
Hmm.
Did y'all know that?
No, I mean I don't know. Have they watched Batman?
They watched
Yeah.
Batman. Yeah, I know.
I'm like-
you
I know
have?
Pony doesn't like this new
Yeah,
Batman.
I don't really like it because I'm a fan of Batman. But
So let's
like-
transition to the Batman movie.
Oh,
Great
okay,
segue,
that's
right? How about
interesting.
that?
just,
Oh.
no, I just don't feel that Robert Pattinson is like a good enough Batman.
Oh, okay. So is that your major hang up though on like his acting?
In a way,
Hmm.
yeah.
I mean, it's a
I mean,
big hang up. It's true. It's
Yeah, a lot of people can't get past that lah.
Like Batman movies, they are like so good, but like just him as the actor, I don't know why they even chose him. Maybe because he's like a vampire from Twilight.
Vampire transition to Batman very easy, right? Bat.
But it just doesn't work out. He just don't have that kind of feel when you look at him. Like even the back view also, it's just not. It just doesn't scream Batman to me.
Yeah, I mean, sure. That's a perfectly like.
I have a question for Pony. If
Mhm.
it wasn't Robert Pattinson, like you just replace it with whichever Batman
Ben
you like Ben Affleck or Christian Bale, do you think like the movie would have been better?
I think it would have been though. It's their acting. Like
So you don't have a problem with like the detective movie?
The plot. You don't have the problem with the plot or the writing or the script or whatever.
nothing with it. I love the Riddler because it's like it's pretty cool, but it's just the actor itself for Batman.
Okay, I can respect that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Did Brian watch it as well?
Yeah, I watched it before actually. We watched
Oh.
we went to a midnight movie. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, you
God.
watched it at midnight, so you finished at 3?
I watched it some parts in the show, so this was my first Batman lah. Yeah.
Oh, so wait, so you've never watched the Nolan trilogy?
Yeah, never.
Do it, go ahead. Okay,
do it.
that's your next
Yeah.
next trilogy to
Give
watch.
you an assignment. Your homework.
Give you an assignment.
Go watch.
We'll come back on our podcast after you finish watching.
I didn't really enjoy this one though. So I don't know if
You didn't or you did?
He didn't.
I didn't.
Oh, but it's very different though.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's very
it's very-
different.
It's
Okay.
very different. It's not this. The feel, the script very different from Nolan and Reeves are totally different.
I feel
So
that
what
if you
what
don't like
Sorry.
this movie, this
You might like.
Batman, you will love the Nolan ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of the other Nolan movies like Inception and Shutter Island?
And
whatever?
then Yeah.
No,
Uh,
don't think so.
oh, okay. Then that's hard. At Tenet, for example.
Yeah.
Then you might not. I mean, you don't know it. You have to be a Nolan fan to like it. But anyway, you should. I think you should still watch it because it's still one of the three greatest Batman movies.
Okay,
But
yeah, maybe I'll get around to that.
what did you not like about this Batman?
I would say I don't know. I just felt like it was too long. Like it just kept going on, and then also
Okay,
to be fair, I was a bit sleepy, like so maybe that's why I fell asleep.
you watched it at midnight.
Yeah, after a long day of work.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess that was one mistake, and then yeah, like maybe if I happen to rewatch it again somehow, then maybe I might have a different like thought on it, lah. But
How
for me, it
how
just felt
much of a sorry? Go ahead.
yeah. For me, it just felt too long, lah. Basically, like
Mm.
for me at least. Yeah.
How much of a Batman fan are you, or you're
Well,
not a Batman fan at all?
I don't think it is if this is the first Batman movie he's watched.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, that's the question. You're right. Uh, yeah. Okay. So I'll go first, and then Marv, you can go next. I watched it first. So I think in our group, I'm probably the second or third person to watch it because it wasn't a. Usually like Marvel movies when they come out, everybody goes and watches it like on the day of release or like the second day of release. But somehow for Batman, everyone was like, "Oh, it's out. Okay, let's go and watch it." I guess. So, but I watched it and I told them that I think this is my favorite movie of all time is The Dark Knight, which is the second movie in the Nolan trilogy, which is the Heath Ledger Joker uh Batman, because I think Heath Ledger is the best Joker ever, and I thought that I think that is still the best Batman movie. But to me, this movie was the next best because yes, I think I agree with both of you. I think it's a bit too long. There are a lot of scenes which I looked at it, I was like, wow, that could have really have been cut short. Like that, you could like cut short a lot. Okay, so for those of you who have not watched it yet, please go and. This is spoiler territory, so if you haven't watched it, go and pause this podcast and go and watch it first. But do you guys remember the last scene where he and Catwoman are talking, and then they talk on the rooftop for like 5 minutes. Then they both take the motorcycle and ride in the exact same direction.
that's so awkward.
Then I'm like, this is awkward, man. This is like when you tell people bye bye, and then you walk to the MRT station at the same direction at the same time. They're like, oh, this is awkward, man. I
You
was
know,
like, you could have told. Yeah, go ahead.
I told Sherilyn, like I whispered to her, I said, this is like Fast and Furious. You know?
Yeah,
When Vin
yeah,
Diesel is looking at Paul Walker, and then it's like,
yeah.
it's been a
But
long.
but that one I understand because that's like a farewell to Paul when he died.
Yes, yes.
But so I totally understand. But this one is like I was looking at my I was like, it's 1 a.m. in the morning. Like, why do I need to watch this extra scene? They could have cut this whole scene by like 5 minutes.
Actually, to be
Uh,
honest, and also Kim and I were laughing and I think we were like,
then they reach the T junction together and they know each other. Then they turn to opposite direction. I was like, sure, I guess whatever. Then he stops some more. He looks in his rearview mirror to check that she's
check
gone.
whether she stopped and look also.
check blind spot. Check your blind spot. So I do agree with you. It can definitely be a lot shorter, but I thought that because to me the core of Batman, minus his gadgets and everything, is that he is the world's greatest detective. That's the core part of it, and I thought the Nolan movies didn't really bring out the detective aspect. It brought out all the other parts of
oh,
of
Sherlock
Batman,
Holmes.
which is who is
Yes,
yeah.
Sherlock
You
Holmes.
just say yeah, but like the whole Batman in Nolan trilogy is like, what does it mean to be a hero? Him struggling with being a Wayne and being Batman at the same time. These are the struggles, but this one was like him trying to be a detective and trying to figure out the whole Riddler's problem. And I told the guys that even without if let's say you take out the Batman of it, it would still be a good detective show. It'd be a very good mystery show. It's just made better to me because there's Batman. And I personally think, and you can agree to disagree. I think Patterson did a good job. I liked him. I never watched Twilight, so I never saw Vampire Twinkling Pattinson. So I don't get but I watched him in other movies and I think he's a good actor and I didn't think that he was bad in this show. I thought he did well. Could have been a better actor to act him? Probably, but I didn't think he did badly. So I thought this was a very different Batman from what I'm used to, but I liked it. Yeah, Matthew, go ahead.
Um, I am also of this about the same wavelength as you lah. But for me, in terms of individual Batman movies, this is
Yeah.
my number one Batman
Wow.
movie. Mainly based on the fact that it is the truest, truest. Is that how you say? The most true,
Most faithful.
most faithful iteration of Batman as he was written in the comics. Because like what you said, he was introduced as the world's greatest detective, not
Yeah.
just somebody who can beat people up, right?
Yeah.
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 And this movie really like exemplified his detective skills, even though he was pretty cui actually and let a lot of people die. Yeah, and they made a
Yeah.
lot of mistakes. Yeah. But I
Yeah.
did enjoy it, but I also agree that it could be shorter, like maybe half an hour shorter. Some parts were just a bit too long.
Yeah. I also feel that he like the one thing I didn't like about this is that I felt that he was always one step behind the Riddler,
Yeah.
which is weird because he is supposed to be one step ahead. He is the world's greatest detective, not the world's greatest clue solver,
Yeah lah.
which is
Okay
what he
lah.
was trying to do lah.
But this
That's
is
the
like
one.
Batman in year 2. Like this is only his second year of being Batman, so
Mm,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I have been apart from Batman. For me, I've been watching. Have you guys watched Drive to Survive before?
No.
Oh, you guys. Okay, I presume you guys don't follow F1 at all, right?
Nope.
No.
Yeah. So let me just give you a recommendation because I used to think F1 was ridiculous. Like I found that I went to F1 race in Singapore once and it was so boring. I fell asleep like watching the cars race. But
Like watching
I
Batman.
would say that yeah, no, even worse than Batman. At least Batman has a story. This I don't even know. But I think the Netflix series Drive to Survive is very, very interesting because it entails all the drama of what an F1 race is and like the whole season of F1 and how much money that goes into it. And it's good enough that my wife is interested in F1 and she wants to watch like every season of Drive to Survive. Like when I told her it's coming, she's like, "Oh, okay, we can watch the new season of F1." So I've been watching that. I've been watching Reacher on Amazon Prime. Did you guys watch that?
Yeah, I think I watched a bit of Reacher.
Yeah. So is it Alan Richardson? Is that his name? The main character lah of Reacher. He was also Hawk in Titans in
Yep.
Netflix. If you guys watch that as well, so I thought this was a good Reacher. He's a better Reacher than Tom Cruise
Cruise.
was. Tom Cruise is way too short to be Reacher. And also I've been watching The Expanse.
All right.
Trying to watch. Yeah. So those are my three shows. Yeah, okay. So we do want to we're trying to not make this episode too long. But hopefully you guys are having a good time so far. I want to talk about fast food chains because this is an interesting topic. Back then, yeah, we were supposed to have this on Tuesday. But then, things happened. And so you had I know you guys had Jollibee,
Yeah,
right? On
Jollibee
Tuesday.
on Tuesday, yeah.
Yep.
Is that your go-to comfort food?
Mm, I think it's one of the best fried chicken. Like,
Oh, okay.
Those
Oh,
are
this is
fighting words.
those are very controversial. Okay,
like
so
I think
what? Yeah,
KFC was like good, like maybe like many years back, but it just somehow the taste just changed. It's like not as good.
yeah.
Then came Jollibee and all,
Mm, mm,
Popeyes and all the different fast food chains,
mm,
but still like Jollibee
mm.
better. Yeah,
Okay,
for me.
okay. Yeah, no. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I have a list of fast food chains, and Marv, you can add anything if you think I missed out anything. But I think I pretty much got all of it. And I want you guys to. I'll just say the name of the fast food chain, and you guys tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, like your rating for this fast food chain.
Okay.
Okay. And then if it's like 10, I'll ask you another question. Okay? Okay, and I'll give you guys in order of when they first came to Singapore. Okay? So I'll start with like the oldest fast food chain that came to Singapore, and then I'll work my way up to the newest one. Okay, so the oldest fast food chain that ever came to Singapore is A&W.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so 10 out of 10, whatever score out of 10, you tell me. Okay, let's go in alphabetical order. So Brian first.
Maybe I'll give it an 8 lah. 8.
Okay, good.
Hey, if you're talking about the one along Rifle Range Road, then yeah.
It doesn't matter. Now there's only one, right? At Jewel?
Well, yeah.
Is there
Go to
another
Ang Mo Kio
one?
up.
And there's one coming in Woodley also. where they're building a new mall also. Okay, so there's a few. Yeah, that's the one with curly fries, root beer float, hot dogs, and fried chicken. Yeah. So what about wait, B, is it
Kim.
LM? Kim is next.
Wow. It's like I haven't tried like after they came back.
Oh, you
Oh.
haven't? Wow.
Yeah, I haven't because I just didn't have the time to go and like.
So last time where do you eat A&W?
I
The
couldn't
zoo.
remember though. It was like
That's what I had.
childhood. It was childhood. It was like so good. That was like the best.
So what's your score?
It will be around 8, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Muff? No, is it Muff? Yeah, Muff. No, HIJKLMN.
So
No,
I-
me.
Oh yeah,
H
it's
I-
you, yeah.
Yeah. 7.
Okay. I've eaten like since it came back lah, and I really think that the
Yeah.
standard has not lived
Drop.
up. Yeah, I mean, it's very Singaporean thing, right? Standard drop.
Yes.
I'll give you a 5.
Yeah. To be honest, there's only a few things that I'll eat there. So it's not like I like the whole menu. The only thing I eat there is curly fries and root beer float and fried chicken. Right? What else do you eat there?
That's what I had.
I eat the hot dog, I guess. What do you call the coney dog?
Like coney dog, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, coney dog.
Yeah. Okay. So like we just move on fast, because anyway, there's a lot of things on it. Okay, next one to come to Singapore is KFC. Brian?
Probably a 6 for me.
Wow, 6 eh. Okay, Kim.
5. It's like the standard really dropped so much.
Do you say 5?
Yeah, 5. It's just like
Okay.
I would choose not to eat if I have like
Wow.
yeah.
Other options.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 for me. I love
KFC is
KFC.
an 8 for you?
I like KFC. I like fried chicken. Oh, okay, to be fair, right? Every fried chicken shop will be an 8 or more. Just because I love
okay.
fried chicken.
KFC is a 3 for me.
Oh,
KFC is the fast food where after I eat, I feel damn guilty. I'll be like, why am I eating this crap? Yeah.
It's crap. It tastes like crap, and it's bad for your body. That's
The
right. That's how
only
you feel.
reason why I go to KFC is to eat the cheese fries.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Cheese fries is good, yeah.
Just for that. So cheese fries is the only thing that brought it from a 0 to 3.
Yes.
For you.
If not, I will not go to KFC. And do you all know that recently KFC has been having a shortage of fries?
Yes, they only give you waffle hash.
Yeah, so I've not gone to KFC in freaking like I don't know how long, half a year or more. Yeah.
There is a potato shortage, by the way, guys, in the
Yep.
world now. So
Yep.
there's no fries in a few places. Okay, well that's explanatory. For me, 3-piece chicken meal, change my coleslaw to normal fries. That's my meal. Okay, next one. The third oldest fast food is McDonald's. Brian?
Oh, McDonald's probably 8.5 from me lah.
8? Okay.
8.5, yeah.
8.5. Kim?
I think it's a 9. I enjoy their
Yeah.
breakfast, like their hotcakes and all
Yeah.
that.
For me, McDonald's is an easy, like 15 out of 10. There's nothing that comes close to McDonald's. Okay, by the way, that's my score. Okay, Marv?
9 for me.
9? Wait, so
Yeah.
let me ask you, in your mind, is there anything that goes, is there any fast food restaurant that goes above a 9?
Yes.
Oh, wow, okay, there is. Because to me, McDonald's is the top of my list. Can I ask you guys, what is your go-to order at McDonald's?
Easy.
You guys have one?
McSpicy
Marv,
double.
you say first.
Oh my god.
McSpicy double? Is that same for you guys as well?
Funny story. Funny story. During our contest mode raid, right? One of the members actually tap out McSpicy to eat like later on in the raid. Then we were like, what the heck?
Oh no, what if he
was
goes to the toilet?
he was like eating it during the raid at like what time? 7 a.m. in the morning, something like that, right?
7 a.m.? Oh, because he didn't get to eat.
Yeah.
No, he started. Once we finished the first encounter, yeah. So
Yeah,
about
then he
there.
was eating. Because we cleared about 6 a.m. Then he was eating his McSpicy early in the morning. And then the rest of us were like, what the heck are you doing?
Who eats McSpicy at 7 a.m.? No. Okay, I guess some people do. So do
Yeah.
all of you get McSpicy double?
Yeah, usually, yeah, but usually sometimes I get single lah, cause I'm a bit sinful, you know.
Okay.
You
Are
know?
you the kind that... No, I tell you what Marv does. Marv will order McSpicy double. He'll take out the patty. One patty. And then he'll eat it. Then he'll eat the other piece.
Yeah, that's what I would do also.
That's what I
Hey, see?
Okay, so
I'm
I
not
guess...
the only way. What?
I guess it's a standard thing. I didn't know about this rule, guys. For me, it's the I like McSpicy double, but it's a bit too much. I'll order the buttermilk chicken. If you haven't tried before, I think you guys should
Oh,
try.
that's good too, but my
Yeah.
spicy is still better.
It is the go-to for me when I don't want to eat something spicy at
Mm.
McDonald's, because to me it's a way better McChicken than the McChicken. Yeah. Okay, so thank you for your orders. I will make sure to order McSpicy double next time and take out the patty. Next one, Pizza Hut. Brian.
Oh, sorry, this one is a 4 for me.
Yeah, sure. I totally understand.
4
Kim?
and
I think it's a 7 is still acceptable to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
For me, a 6 is definitely not the best pizza out of all the pizza fast food restaurants. Yeah, so 6 for me. Marv?
Used to be my go-to pizza place, but I think now it's like 4.
Okay. Still higher than KFC. Damn it.
Yes.
Okay. Next one, Burger King.
some maybe a 6.5 lah.
Wow. Okay.
I
Kim?
think it will be 8 because I love their taro pie. Yeah, I
So
have.
so Taro Pie gives it 8 immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. I just realized something that Brian likes to give decimal places. None of us have. Is it because you're a
Because he
banker?
works in a bank, that's why.
None of us have given anything but whole numbers, and then Brian has given 2 decimal places. For me, BK is an easy 0.
Wow.
Oh no.
Why?
I used to like BK for certain
Oh,
things. I
no.
used to like them, but if you eat any of, I used to go for like mushroom Swiss, Whopper. But if you eat any of their, and I've had very bad experience with like BK service. Like McDonald's, when you order something, right, it comes to you like in 3 minutes, even with table service. The BK's, I don't know whether they just never hire enough staff. Like it can take like, there was one time I ordered a breakfast meal and I was in a rush to go to work. So I thought, order 5 minutes will come to me. I can go tap out and get off. It took 20 minutes. And by
Whoa.
then, there was still like 10 people in front of me who were waiting for their food.
Wow.
And then I just told them, like, I can't wait anymore. I need to go. Then I just left. Yeah. And then I wrote a complaint letter online to ask for a refund, but nothing came back. So it's a clear 0 for me. Anyway, Marv.
BK, based on like just 2 things from there, I'll give it like a 7. Mushroom Swiss and the Hershey's pie.
Yeah, okay, I would say the Hershey's pie is good. But if you try the mushroom Swiss now, right, I think you'll give it a lower score.
Really? I still eat the mushroom Swiss now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next one. Long John Silver.
Oh no.
Okay, this
Right.
one maybe is like a 7 lah, 7.
Wow.
Yeah, 7.
Kim?
I think it will be a 6 because I haven't eaten it for a long time, but their fries is good.
Yes.
I think for me, just based on nostalgia, I also give it a 6. 5 or 6. I used to eat it a crap ton when I was a secondary school kid. But I think since I turned more older than 20, I never ate a Long John Silver in my life since then. So just based on nostalgia, a 5 or something. Marv?
I'll give it a 6 lah. I still eat it once in a while because there's one nearby my place. I love the chips with the cheese dip.
Ooh.
Yeah.
As you can tell, Marv really likes cheese fries. Okay, next one. Arnold's.
Wow,
Arnold's,
Oh.
Actually, I think I've never had Arnold's. Like, I don't know if I can. Yeah, never.
I mean, it's okay, if you haven't had it, you can't read it, so just
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
You have also had it, Kim?
I think it will be around 7, but it's very far from my house, so
Yeah.
I don't usually like go out to eat it.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's a 7. It's good, but I don't eat it often.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marv, you have Arnold's in your place, right?
This is my 10. This is my 10.
This is your 10.
This is my 10.
Okay, since it's your 10, right, give me your order. So we can just replicate the order.
Oh, I mean, just go for like the 2-piece meal lah. Or if you're with your wife, just go for the couple's meal. Yeah. Then get the fried bun and then dip the fried bun into the mashed potato gravy. Wow, best, I tell you.
You try that then.
Okay, you guys can try that. Tell me how it squares up with Jollibee. Next one, Domino's.
Okay, I think this one I also give it like a 4, 4-ish. Yeah, 4, 4. Yeah, I'll go with 4 lah.
Or 4.5.
No, like this one won't get the 0.5.
Okay. Why? As in, this is even lower than Pizza Hut for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is it lower though? Is it
Okay,
just because
maybe
you think of
because
Pizza
I'm
Hut?
not a big fan of this kind of fast food pizzas. I prefer those like the
The Italian must cook in oven kind of.
Gourmet
The wood.
pizzas.
yeah, I guess gourmet pizzas.
Proper pizzas, real pizzas.
Yeah, wood fire must cook with oak. Oak wood. Kim?
It's slightly better than Pizza Hut. So it's
Oh. Yeah, I don't actually eat Domino's in Singapore. I've never had Domino's in Singapore before, so
Oh, really?
I don't.
Wow.
I don't remember having Domino's, but to me, it's almost the same as Pizza Hut. So probably like a
No,
4
man.
or 5. As it's much better to you.
It's my go-to pizza when I have to order pizza lah.
Oh, okay.
It's probably like a
You
7 or
get
8 for me.
so there's no other pizzas on this list. Pizza stores on this list.
Yeah.
So Domino's is your go-to.
Yep.
Okay.
Next time, if you
What
can
about-
order the, I think it's called classified chicken.
yes, that's the
Yeah.
chicken. Pizza.
That's,
Oh,
it's
okay.
really good. It's really good. Yeah.
Then I must try that. I usually order Sapinos if I have to, but I don't know whether Sapinos is any good anymore. All right. Next one, Moss.
Oh.
Okay, this one is my 10 lah, maybe.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
You're 10. Okay, then you have to tell us your order.
Oh, I order a lot of things from here, but the main thing
Oh, wow.
order like growing up was they had this unagi rice burger.
Yeah.
Because I love eating rice, so like this is like perfect for me. Like
Oh, the rice burgers are okay.
the rice and fries, and then they have their milk tea, then they have the butter.
Okay, yeah. That is good. The chicken. Do you always change it to chicken?
Sorry?
Do you change? You know they have the fried chicken that you can change.
Sometimes. Because their
Okay.
chicken is like it comes with like a very thick piece of chicken breast, so that one's also quite nice. But usually my orders always different, like every time I order from there. So it's like something I can never get bored of.
They always have some kind of special, so I think it's quite interesting to go to Moss
Yeah,
because they always
true.
have something different for you to order. Wow. Okay, I must try that. Kip.
It'll be a 9 because of their milk tea.
So you're just a milk tea. So you like sweet things. You like taro pie. You like milk tea.
Yep. Anywhere with desserts.
Okay. So Moss, okay. So that's pretty high actually. So Moss, I think Moss and McDonald's might be the highest scoring, I think. It's scored consistent like 9s and 10s. For me, Moss is okay. Moss, I do like Moss a lot for the quality. But I give it 8 because it's expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's expensive.
Like for the amount of quantity that you get, if I had to spend $10 in McDonald's and $10 in Moss, the meal will look drastically different
Yeah.
in terms of quantity. But I would say, have you guys been to Japan before?
Yes, I have.
Nope.
Have you ever had Moss in Japan before?
No, never actually.
Okay, next time you go to Japan, you can come visit me. I'm moving to Japan.
Oh really? Which part?
Yes. I'm going to Sendai. It's a city north of Tokyo. Not really a touristy place, but if you come, I'll bring you to good places to eat.
Okay.
But Moss in Japan is different and much nicer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just like there's another fast food place on this list that's much better in Japan also. But anyway, so mine's I'll give it 8. Marv?
It's a 9 for me. It's one of the more like places that I order from.
Also, you deliver it or you just go there
Yeah,
and eat?
as in deliver lah. If I have to order it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to the more recent ones, right? So Moss is quite recent. Next one is Subway.
Okay, this one is probably a 4 for me lah.
Too healthy.
Don't like to eat fresh, right?
It's more like I must feel like eating it, then I'll eat it. And it's like not something like if someone says Subway, I'll be like probably be an order. That kind of
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
4. Okay, so 4. Kip?
It's a 1. I don't like it. I don't really
No,
like it. I love
but
bread. But I just cannot Subway. I'm not
okay,
sure.
how about
Yeah, what's with the? I think it's the smell.
the smell of what, vegetables?
Freshly baked bread smell, but I don't like smell it there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But okay, let me incept you something. How about their cookies?
Their cookies are still okay, but I wouldn't
Not
go there.
enough not enough to bring it from a
Not
1. So Moss Burger milk tea enough to give it a 9, but Subway cookies stay at a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. I mean, it's your ranking.
It's because like my mom used to buy it a lot for me to the point that I'm like,
Ah,
I don't want it anymore.
yeah. Okay. I give Subway a 4, not because I don't like Subway, but because of stuffed.
Oh right.
Because if I wanted to have a $6, $7 burrito, something in a bread and wrapped in a healthier, like there's no reason why I wouldn't eat stuff which is more fresh than anything Subway can give me, because Subway is all like cold meats, right? Like ham and whatever. Unless you order the meatball marinara, which is like a frozen meatball that they put into the microwave. So yeah, it's a 4 for me.
For me, it's actually pretty high. I'll give it like a 7.
Is it because of the cookie?
No. I do enjoy like their subs. I think it's like
Mm.
when I don't want to feel too guilty, then I can just go for Subway.
So the day
And
after
still feel
you eat KFC,
yeah.
the day after you eat KFC is okay, we have 3 more on this list. Next one is Yoshinoya.
Oh,
Oh,
some probably I give it an 8 lah, maybe. Yeah.
Wow, an 8.
I give it an 8, but now that there's that what is it? What's that one that just came from Japan?
yeah.
Sukiya, yeah. Yeah, because there's one very good coffee. So
yeah.
now when I go for beef bowls, like that one is like way better quality and and it's also
Yeah,
like
yeah.
price and even cheaper.
Yep,
So, yeah.
yep. Okay, so that's okay. Kip?
10 for beef bowls, yeah. Because that was like beef bowl. If you want to like fast beef,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think do anybody order anything other than beef bowl or anything not
Order.
bowl? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a 7 for me.
Mm.
Mm.
Singapore Yoshinoya is a 0 for me.
Oh, what's the
Japan Yoshinoya is like a 9.
Yeah, Japan
Because
is way better, yeah.
it's way cheaper. It's like 400 yen for a bowl, which is like $5. And they give you a lot of food. Like it's legit. And it's like it actually feels, it comes to you in like a nice like an actual bowl. The
You know,
Yoshinoya one, sometimes they give you a plastic paper bowl, like a paper like container, which is just cheap. And it's just not as nice. So yeah, 0 for me. Since my wife used to like Yoshinoya, before she met me. Since we've met and I've dated since we met, which was in 2011. So almost 11 years since we've met, dated, married. We have never been to Yoshinoya ever again. Yeah, okay. Well,
It's a 5 for me lah. It's one of those like nothing else to eat then eat lor. Yeah.
okay.
But I won't like
Uh,
avoid it lah.
Yeah, for sure. The second last one is Popeyes.
I think I've only had that once, so I think based off my one experience, I will probably give it like 7 lah, 7.
Wow,
That's okay.
not bad, huh? That's pretty high for one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's higher than Subway. Kim,
Oh, this is a tough one.
it's pretty high, right, on your list, I would presume.
It's I mean, when it first came out, it was good. Then after
Yeah.
that, I think that their chicken is like kind of dry now. But I will give it a 7 because of the biscuit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Exactly.
I need that.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So I agree. I agree with your assessment. I think when Popeyes first came in Singapore, there was only 2 branches. It was very good. I
Yeah.
think now maybe they get that chicken from I don't know where now, but maybe that's the reason why it's dry. I don't think it's the best chicken, but it's definitely better than KFC. So I'll give it an 8. And
Yeah.
the biscuits
It's good.
is good.
I
It's
I agree.
yeah.
And you have to order it every time you eat it.
Doesn't it come with the meal? It does, right?
No,
That-
not
One, right?
necessary. Sometimes
Oh, it
it does.
doesn't. If they don't give you that, you just eat your fries and your fried chicken.
Yeah.
Mom also same,
I
8
agree,
also.
Pony. Mine's I'll give it 7 also. Purely
Oh,
based on
okay.
the biscuit.
So sad. Bubble tea is still 9, biscuit is 7. All right, last one. And this is the one that we're going for. That's Jollibee.
Jollibee. Okay, probably 9 for me lah.
Wow. Okay, so tell me your order. Because I don't usually eat Jollibee, so you gotta tell me your order.
Oh, I just got the 3-piece chicken lah.
Mm.
Yeah, usually that's my normal. But
Yeah.
I think the last time I had it was like quite a long time ago. So when I had it recently, I was like, oh yeah, I feel like it's still as good as when I had it lah.
Wait, you didn't have it with Pony on Tuesday?
No, I did, but it's like that was like the last time I had it before that was a very long time back. So yeah.
I think that says a lot
For the
because like
yeah.
Singaporeans, we always like to say after we visit something for like second time or
Mm.
third
Yeah.
time, then we'll say, yeah, standard
Oh,
drop
it's
already.
good.
Yeah.
But if it's something that like Brian can say still good, then yeah, probably means that it's really good.
Yeah. This time we have to ask Kim. Kim.
It's still a 9. It's like I wouldn't rank any fast food a 10 because I don't really fast food much. So it's like more or less like the more consistent fast food that I will go to
Yeah.
if I do not have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this
So
is
I mean, and what do you order?
whoa, everything is good.
Okay, let me ask you. Do you order the spaghetti?
Wait, before that, can I tell you her order on Tuesday? Her order on
Okay, come. Lay on us. Lay on
I'm
us.
so hungry.
and also she was a bit unhappy. So basically, what she got right was she got a 2-piece chicken meal with the rice and the patty, and then alongside that, ordered like a chicken burger meal also, so that there will be fries. And then basically she whacked almost like 85% of the thing lah.
Yeah.
Two-piece
lah,
meal
Pony.
plus a burger and fries.
No,
No, she also ordered a patty, a separate patty with rice.
the 2-piece meal had rice and a patty.
Yeah.
And then she also ate the burger meal with the fries. And yeah.
Okay. No
Good
no
job.
judgment here. No judgment here.
Oh, no, I mean,
But their hot dog is better.
They're what?
The
Hot
hot
dog.
dog.
Hot dog.
Yeah.
Do you have hot dog? Oh.
Yeah, I tried the hot dog. It's not
Yeah.
too bad.
I'm not really familiar with Jollibee. I think I had it like what 3 times so far ever. Yeah.
It's good. I think for me, I would also give it an 8. But I feel like the portions are very small. Is it just me?
No, I think
Like the chicken is tiny.
I think it's
The midget chicken.
they shrunk the chicken. Like
Yeah.
first came out, it was quite huge. Then like it's like kind of tiny.
Yeah, it feels sweet. Like every time I eat Jollibee, I leave feeling like, oh wow, I should have ordered what you ordered lah.
Yeah.
For myself. But yeah, I mean it is very good. I do not like the spaghetti.
I also
Oh.
don't. I don't like it also.
It is
Yeah,
so sweet.
Yeah.
It
But I
is
heard
like honey.
banana to make
banana.
yeah, they use banana to make the sauce.
Oh what? Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's actually I think if I'm not wrong, it's like a Filipino
Huh?
Indonesian
Yeah. I can imagine that. I can imagine
They
that.
use banana.
Marv, what about you? What will you give it?
Things that I only had it a couple of times, so I don't really remember. Probably give it a 7.
So like 7.
But it's definitely
Okay.
better than KFC lah.
Okay. So just just tell me just individually quickly, what is your top 3 so that I just collate everybody.
Moss
Actually, I can kind of guess for most of you, but Brian, say your top 3.
Burger, McDonald's, and okay, the last one can like be filled by quite a few slots.
Yeah.
Basically, mainly is these two lah.
Yeah.
McDonald's and Moss Burger are my go-to.
Yeah. What about Pony?
Mine is McDonald's, Mos Burger and Jollibee.
Yeah. For me, it's McDonald's, McDonald's, and McDonald's. But to be fair, right? McDonald's is by far my most ordered. Like the amount of times I order McDonald's, it's like maybe if equal, if not more, than all the other fast food combined. For me, lah. Like if you add all the other fast food on the list that we just mentioned, right? I think I order McDonald's more than all of them combined. Yeah.
I think I'm
But
with you on that.
yeah, so McDonald's is by far the number one, 15 out of 10. And then after that, I know this is gonna be controversial, but I like KFC. I
To
guess I
each
like
their own,
trashy.
bro.
I,
One man's
no,
meat
okay,
is another man's
I
poison.
would probably eat more Popeyes and Jollibee if it was more readily available.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
But KFC is everywhere. So
Yeah,
I
it
will
is.
eat fried chicken
It is.
anywhere. So I'll just get that. And then yeah, Moss after that. Mouth?
Yeah. What's mine? Mine is Max, Arnold's, and I can't remember what's the third one.
Moss, I think.
Is it Moss? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, although I would like to have like special mention, Wingstop
ooh.
Wingstop was good.
and Four
But I
Fingers.
didn't add, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Four Fingers is good.
Okay, so the reason why I didn't add a lot of these, like Four Fingers, what's the other one you said? Wingstop.
Yep.
I didn't include Shake Shack or Five Guys.
Because they're all very new, right?
Because and to me, they are like a cut above fast food.
Yeah,
Mm.
I agree.
Like to me, you cannot spend less than $10 on these places. You could, but you'll be very sad eating your food.
Just get one
You'll be
fry.
like, what the heck did I just order? Yeah, what the heck did I just order? You drink your drink, that's all. Yeah. So I don't really count that fast food because you can't really spend less than $10 on it. Yeah.
It's like gourmet fast food lah.
Yeah. Like for me, like if I choose that, then Five Guys win already. I don't think it. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I actually have some other questions, but I think we almost ran like what 1.5 hours already.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe if you guys are okay, just ask you one final question for the last 5 minutes, and then we'll
Sure.
close it off from here.
Yeah, sure.
Which is, because you guys are a couple who play video games, which is I don't know whether it's more like okay. First, I want to ask like, is this more common nowadays? Like, do you know of any other friends that you have where, like, both of the partners will play games?
For me, probably not because I think. Oh, actually, okay. Actually, maybe I do. I have one. I know a friend that actually my Overwatch teammate. His girlfriend now he met her through I think streaming or something lah. Yeah, that's how they met. Yeah, and then they also play games. Like I think, but they are the only couple. Like I think at least at the top of my head, I remember like yeah like they are a couple that I met through gaming and they play games together. Kind of thing.
Mm.
So yeah, no.
But would you guys classify yourself as like a couple who just happens to play games, or would you? Yeah, I guess that's how you think of yourself, right? Not really like a gamer couple.
Yeah, that's probably like we play games together lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I can tell you that honestly, but I think do you think that's more of the reason because not many girls play games?
Actually, I would disagree. At least from where I like when I used to play last time, actually there were quite a lot of girls that played lah.
Mm.
Yeah, I like lah. I know quite a good number of girls that actually play games, so maybe it's not like so uncommon as people think lah.
That's true. Maybe it's just the type of games they play. No, because I would say, wouldn't PC gaming be a very rare thing for a lot of girls? I don't know. That's me asking.
I'm not sure though, but I know quite a few female gamers also. Yeah, so they do exist, but like
They do exist.
but
Rare
sometimes they don't
Pokemon.
appear to you as like they're actually female. They might be like who knows, like their Steam profile or something might not be like very girly or something, but they are actually female.
Yeah.
So there are many female gamers out there, just that maybe they just don't want to expose like they are female gamers.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because there's a lot of things. There's almost like no upside to revealing that you're a female gamer unless you're streaming, lah.
Unless you're trying to catfish her.
Yeah.
Yeah, also.
Catfish.
Because if you're a streamer, it helps that you're a girl. It helps that if you're a pretty girl who can stream.
Definitely.
Yeah. Immediately you get 10k views already, 10k subscriber.
That's why I think for a guy to okay, this one just like like I feel like for a guy to do well streaming, you have to you have to be both very very good and very very entertaining. Then that's how people watch. I
Mm,
feel lah.
yeah. I mean, you either have to have a lot of personality,
Yeah.
or you have to be just like the top at whatever game you're
You have to
playing.
be
lah.
ninja.
Or exclusive like just like yeah.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that for girl it doesn't matter. Like you can be trash at the game, but if you're pretty,
No, no. It's more like
Whoa, whoa,
okay,
whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
I wouldn't say that, but more like just it's easier.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's better.
Because there are more guy viewers, so that they'll I guess they will want to watch like female play because they're like, wow, girl playing games, so they'll just watch lah. Kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's getting more common
Yeah.
for and so do you guys play apart from D2? Do you guys play any other games together?
She likes playing puzzle games. So actually, we recently played It Takes Two.
Oh,
That was,
awesome.
that was not bad.
I need to finish that game. Have you finished it, Marv?
No, you borrowed my PS5, remember?
Yeah, I forgot. No, I forgot that you play on PS5. Not as if you can play with Charlene. You're quarantined.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, have you guys finished it?
Yeah, we did. We finished. Quite good.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, no spoilers.
Okay,
no
my wife
spoilers.
is my
Yeah.
wife is listening to this now, so I think she'll tell me why have you not finished this game. Yeah. It's very good though. I think it's one of the best co-op couple games, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it was good. Yeah, my favorite one.
Yeah. And it's literally about a couple.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
working things
Oh.
out.
Yeah, working their shit out. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's about it. I don't really have any other questions. You guys wanna say anything or like shout out your gamer tag or Instagram, whatever you wanna plug
No,
yourself?
yeah, it's okay.
You wanna start your streaming career?
No, man.
If not, Marv, you have anything else to say?
No, not really. Follow us on
Mm.
Two Gamer Dads
On
on Instagram, Facebook,
Instagram.
and YouTube.
Yeah. But if not, thank you, Pony and Vienna, Brian and Kim for joining us. I hope you guys it was a bit more. It's quite chill, right? Just talk
Yeah.
only lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us, and thank you everybody else who's watching. And we'll see you next time on the next episode of Two Gamer Dads. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.